Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to HSA. My name is Hui Fen. Okay, so for today, we will be going through with you what are the new initiatives that we have put up for you in the last few months, what are the changes to the system, what are the updates that you can expect as well in the next few months. We will also walk through with you what is the procedure to declare the Class A exempted devices. And then we'll have a tea break, followed by a step-by-step procedure on how to submit Class B applications using the new routes, the immediate, the expedited routes. Okay, so each of you would have received a handout. This handout consists of the slides that we have for today's sessions. The slides will also be available on our website after this. Okay, and then there are also some supporting documents, for example, a guidance document on Class B submission, a checklist. So all these documents will come into play as our speakers go through the slides. So as you can see, today's content is pretty loaded. So we would appreciate if you could leave your questions to the end of the session. So today for our presenters, we have Sozium and Agnes. Without further ado, let's welcome Sozium. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sozium, some of you might know that I'm the one with a very difficult name. And I'll be bringing you through this overview of this our current medical device regulatory framework. Okay, so the scope of this overview will consist of the Singapore Medical Device Regulatory Framework, in particular the framework enhancement for lower risk medical devices. So that would be our Class A's and Class B medical devices. And we'll be bringing you through the regulatory updates and other enhancement initiatives that we have rolled out over the past few months. And we'll also be bringing you some information on the ASEAN medical device harmonization. So just to give you a flavor of what is happening at the ASEAN level. For the Singapore Device Regulation Framework, we basically have three prongs of controls. Okay? At the pre-market level, we have the product controls, where all medical devices, except for Class A non-sterile medical devices, are to be registered prior to import and supply in Singapore. Okay, for dealers, all medical devices, importers, wholesalers, and manufacturers, you have to be licensed by HSA. And we also have this post-marketing control, where you have the obligation to report any adverse events or field safety corrective actions. And you have the duty to maintain record keeping and this prohibition against false and misleading advertisement for your medical devices. There are 5 access routes in which a medical device can be brought to the market in Singapore. Mainly, we have the product registration, where you have to, where the devices are reviewed under this stratified routes, depending on the kind of approvals it has from our reference agencies. Then what you need to do, you have to provide us the product dossiers, which consists of quality information, quality management information, okay, the preclinical and clinical documents of your devices. Okay, likewise, we also have the exempted lower risk medical devices. This is in reference to the Class A exempted devices. What's happening now is, okay, now they are exempted from product registration, so they'll have immediate entry to the market. But what is the catch here is the product doesn't need product registration, but the dealers dealing with Class A non-sterile devices, you have to be licensed in order for you to perform these activities. And likewise, we also have the transition list, the special authorization routes, and also we have a need for devices that is for clinical trials. Okay, now we will go into the details for the Class A and Class B enhancement that we have rolled out just recently. For Class A, devices with effect from 1st May this year, all Class A non-sterile devices are exempted from product registration. Okay, the manufacturers and importers, you have to provide HSA with notification on a half-yearly basis. So you have to tell us what kind of exempted devices that you are bringing in and whether you are supplying them or not. You have to give us this half-yearly notification. For sterile devices that requires product registration, we will have a much shorter turnaround time, which is 30 working days, but this is excluding stock loss. So another information I'd like to bring to you is if your devices, your applications for Class A sterile devices are complete, okay, you can expect that these working days will be much shorter. And some of the reference materials that you can refer to for Class A devices, you have the guidance document GM22 and the application guide, which are available on our website. Okay, maybe I want to bring to you why you will mention GM22. The main thing that you probably need to look at is the HS code that is relevant to your devices. Because we do receive feedback that some industry stakeholders are not aware what kind of HS code to use. So this is a very good reference point for you. For Class B, we have 2 additional routes that will be rolling out on the 1st of September this year. Okay, namely the IBR and EBR routes. Okay, just to mention to you, so in case we have this qualifying criteria in order for you to qualify for IBR, which is the immediate registration route, and the expedited route. So the qualifying criteria are stated as such. Okay, what can you expect for immediate registration route? Okay, is an immediate listing, and it is 2004. And for the expedited route, we have a targeted time of 60 working days, but also at the same price. So if your devices doesn't fall under any of these qualifying criteria, you still have the abridged and the full evaluation route that you can choose. Now we'll bring forward to you some of the initiatives that we have done with reference to the special authorization routes and some of the minor administrative changes for change notification. Okay, from 1st of August this year, we have revised the fees for special authorization route. So for GM 26, 27, 28, and 29, all our new fees are reflected here. Okay. In addition to that, we also allow two other enhancements. So you can have multiple import consignment basis for all 3. And if you have more than 1 medical devices, you don't have to apply for 1 application of each device. You can collate everything and then apply all these GM rules that's applicable to you. And the validity period we have announced on the 1st of March that instead of 6 months, we will extend it to 12 months. Okay. For special authorization application fees, if you have submitted a pre-market registration for the product or you have a change notification application that's with us, okay, you can apply for the SDR routes and we will not charge you any fees. Okay, but this application must be received by 31st of December this year.